Okay. Shouts out to the Bish Gossip. Minister says women lose value rapidly as they age, while men appreciate in value. You see this? Ain't that some? After 24, if a woman isn't married, it's a wrap.
Judge them for wanting older men is because men are more like an asset appreciating in time. Women are more like a liability that depreciates rapidly with time, and subconsciously you're all bothered by the fact that, you know, as you age, your value is declining, so you have to create a psychological superstructure that makes guys feel guilty about wanting younger women, because we can sit back and pursue younger women infinitely, and so you have to.
Sir, you cannot sit back and pursue younger women infinitely. That is a scam. It's a scam. Y'all acting like y'all hairlines don't start to recede. The belly don't start to become a motherfucking cake. The penis don't be working. Dick on gummy worm. See, I'm trying to preserve my voice, but this is making me upset. And I don't want to yell and hoot and holler the way I usually do, but y'all already know this is a scam. Infinitely. Younger women don't want y'all. It's giving sugar daddy, sir. You are a mark. Now you are a lick, sir. She wants your wallets in your pocket, sir. A 22-year-old is not loving a 48-year-old for him, sir. She's not. Your back is not as strong as a 22-year-old man. As her counterpart, it's just not. It don't give that. Men like that, look at him. He look like a bug's life, lying like a Persian rug.
To make them feel guilty so that they behave and they consider you, like when you end up like her. So when you end up 30 years old like her with 2 divorces, you still want to be
what? Trying to make men feel guilty so they consider you when you end up like her? This is giving predator vibes. I'm sorry, because at the end of the day, men of means, and I wish I would have saved this video. I saw this creator on TikTok do this video, right? We're going to keep playing what he said, but you know, this Love Jones show, y'all know we interject. And she literally showed all of the women that were married to like super successful billionaire men. Their women are not 22 years old. Their wives aren't 22. Meghan Markle, when she got married to Prince Harry, she was 36 years old, going on 37 years old. One of the wealthiest men in America, Jeff Bezos, is getting married. I don't know if they already tied or not. His wife is 52 or 54 years old. Another man, a prince, married a melanin-rich woman that was 41 years old. And these are wealthy men, literally with status, literally with gold. You a prince, you got actual motherfucking assets. You got actual gold. You got land. You got acres. You a real king in real life. Their wives are well seasoned. And the princess, the melanin-rich princess, actually had a child when she was like 42 or 43. So they're lying. A lot of these men want younger women so that they could groom them, so that they could manipulate them, and so that they could mold them into being exactly what it is that they want. A lot of older men have arrested development, so they still got the mindset of a 22-year-old. Because honestly, or 18 or 19. When I was 18 and 19, older men told me that I was so mature for my age, but it was really the fact that they were immature. And they told me that because they wanted me to believe that I somehow was on their intellectual level when I was not. There was absolutely no way I should be able to relate at 18 years of age to a man that was 30 years old. It's given predator. I'm a blank canvas, essentially. My brain isn't fully developed. So you know that you have the upper hand. And a lot of these men are insecure. They want to have the upper hand. They're all constantly worrying about a woman's body count because they don't want to have to compete with your past lovers. A lot of these men can't fuck. The dick is on decline. You bad at sex, sir. So you don't want to have to measure up to what a woman has had before you. Now, if you're the first partner, you're the first person to show someone something, to teach them something, they're going to think that you up here. They ain't going to know that, you know, your back ain't that strong. They're not going to know that because they don't have much to compare it to. Yes, it's all about control, that part. They want to control. They want to control, manipulate. It's just really giving control and manipulate. Like, it's a lie. All of that decline, even calling a woman in her 30s having a child a geriatric pregnancy, all of these things are coined by men to shame women for getting older. This is something that happens naturally. We cannot help growing older unless we are unalived. If you're still living, you're getting older. No one escapes that. And the fact that men, funky ass men that need Viagra and a fucking honey pack and a blue pill to keep a hard dick is getting up here telling us that after 24, no one's gonna want us, it's a fucking scam. Because guess what? The same men that have us scrubbing the ground, the same men that damage us in our 20s, that we have to repair ourselves from, they still around. They still hobo fucking sexuals with nowhere to live, no pot to piss in, and no window to throw it out of. They still trying to, get a woman that's going to accept them and just love them for them. Those motherfuckers ain't going nowhere. No matter if you're 40, 50, or 60, you could still pick you up a man. And you could get a man of quality, because majority men of means, real men of means, they love a seasoned woman. They love a woman that has wisdom, that has knowledge, that has lived some life, that's cultured. They love that. Seriously. Women, 18-year-olds don't even know what the fuck to do with their coochie. Like, let's just keep it real. We really do, a lot of us, we age like fine wine. It is up to you to keep yourself as youthful and as beautiful as possible. All of this numbers game shit is trash. It's nothing. They just want to make you insecure. They want to humble you. They want to put you in your place. They want to make you feel like you don't measure up. All the while, men are insecure as well. Y'all think these men don't feel insecure? Y'all think men aren't afraid of aging? I dated a man that lied to me about his age and told me he was a good 9 years younger. 9 years. Wait. 7 years younger. I'm lying. He told me he was 7 years younger until I looked at his ID. And I said, you got to be fucking kidding me. And this is why I'm saying, if it was a year or two, I wouldn't. That's not a big deal because it's still the same range. 7 years? And I asked him, why the fuck would you lie to me? I did not know men lied about their age. I thought that was just a woman thing, or I thought it was a thing because I'm an entertainment girl. I'm in the industry. It gives age range. Like when you get a script, when you get it's like, what range can you portray? That's kind of how I live life to a degree. Like I'm an entertainment person. So if it's a year, a couple years, I'm not going to be like, what the fuck? 7 years? He said, oh, because I didn't think you would talk to me if you knew my real age. I'm like, we're grown. Like I wouldn't care about that. They're insecure. They don't want to be lonely. They don't want to die alone. They don't. They want somebody to go home to. Yeah, they may act like they running around and they dicking and dodging, but they get tired. And like I said, the dicks don't be working like that. It just don't. They lie like a Persian rug. A coochie just need a spit start. The penis be on gummy worms, sir. It's not strong like that. Women want to get fucked. And lo and behold, like, let's really keep it real. Let's keep it real. It's 2023. Thank you, boo. There's a lot of older women that's actually with younger men. Think about it. And it's not always giving sugar baby. There's a lot of older women that's dating, marrying, starting families with men that's younger than them. It's really happening. It's happening way more than you would think. But we don't need to go running around talking about it all the time because we don't need validation. Men constantly seek validation. They need people. They need a pat on the back. It's just like, it's weird. But let me let this knucklehead finish talking.
Be accessible and appealing to guys like me. Once you get past that 30, you start creeping into something called menopause. Menopause is a cold because your hormonal balance is changing. So the way you behave and relate to him is also changing. So you're rapidly declining in value, all the values that the guy seeks. And for that very reason, you should try your best to lock in a guy. Marriage is primarily for the female. The reason you're subconsciously angry that guys want younger women is because you know you won't be young forever. And you want to have a hot girl summer, not realizing that shit is really limited. You better lock in a guy before you turn 24, because after that, low key, people ain't checking for you. It's a wrap.
But would you agree?
That's cap. That's a fucking lie. I passed 24 and I look way better than I did in my 20s. I do. Still sought after, smarter, more intelligent. Everything is better. It's a fucking scam. And they tell you this because they want you to choose they bum asses. They want you to choose them. That's what they want. You better lock in a man. And all of this stems back to us being programmed to view men as the prize. Men aren't the prize. We're the prize. We're the prize. A woman could get a man at any stage. At the end of the day, you may not get, a man that look like a fucking supermodel, but you could get a man to love you. You could get a man to love you and your children if you have children. I see it every day. I see women get remarried in their 50s. But a lot of women don't, and a lot of women settle because we believe the scam. We believe the lie that our options are limited. We believe the lie that we don't have a choice but to settle and get married with the first man that asks us to marry him and be absolutely miserable and hate our lives because we believe that once we pass 24, we're no longer valuable. I know for a fact that's a lie. And I've said this before. I've told the story before. I'm sure some of you may have heard it. I had a man tell me that when I was 18, a grown-ass man that I had no business talking to. He met me when I was 17 in front of my high school, a grown-ass man. He said, oh, once you pass 25, no man is going to want you. You need to lock in with me. You need to be with me. I didn't want to be with him like that. I had a good time, but I was a fucking kid. Literally a high school kid. What the fuck do I need get married with a grown-ass man? It's just, he told me that because he wanted to fulfill his desire of having me. That was solely based on his own interests. And that is where these men speak from. It's their own interests. They're saying these things because it benefits them. It solely benefits them. There's so many women that get married young and then they're getting a divorce by the time they're 30, 32, or they're in their 40s, they're getting a divorce, their husband is cheating, and they're miserable. They haven't taken the time to create their own worlds. They don't know who they are. They have no clue how to navigate the world. It's just really sad. I just think, and this is what I'm saying, I'm not against marriage. I'm not against love. I think it's an absolutely beautiful thing. However, just getting married for the sake of being married is a fucking scam. If you find someone, or not even find, because we don't look over here, we don't look, we just be ourselves and we stumble upon. If you stumble upon someone that loves you, someone that respects you, someone that invests in you, someone that pours into you, someone that believes in you, someone that inspires you, someone that piques your interest, someone that considers you, someone that prioritizes you, someone that sees your worth, someone that adds value to your life, a person that loves you.